What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? Hope you're well. And I know it's not Call of Duty, and I'm sorry, it's not Call of Duty. Don't start booing me yet. Hear me out. I think it'd be good to do something a little bit different. Now, this footage is from the Steep beta that happened over the weekend of the 21st. I think this gameplay was from the 21st, so it was over that kind of weekend. You watch me doing a bit of paragliding at the moment, so you can do paragliding, skiing, snowboarding, and wingsuit flying. Do you know what? I went into this. I actually applied for the closed beta and I didn't get in. So then the following weekend was the open beta, and I went in and I completely forgot. I completely forgot that it was even on, and I forgot on the Friday. And then my mate came in to work on Saturday and said, "Did you play it?" I was like, "Crap, I didn't download it." So I downloaded it Saturday, played a little bit Saturday, a little bit on Sunday, and on the Monday I played a shitload of this, loads of it. So it went on till Monday, and I had loads of fun playing it. Once I got used to the controls, because it was a little bit hard at first getting used to the controls, but it was a really, really good game. I liked all of it, and it was something different. It was something different from playing Call of Duty. I mean, I'm a gamer. I play loads of different games, but I always get drawn back to Call of Duty, and I think it's because Call of Duty is just, you come home and you're like, I just want to play a game, and it's just really easy to pick up and play. You just play it. You don't have to really think about anything. So this is kind of an open world game. Obviously it's a beta. There were a few kind of buggy things going on. Some of the platforms wouldn't be there, or you would end up getting stuck on kind of rails, which you'll see later on. I get stuck on some like rail things that are in there. It's really good. I mean, you can do a bit of wingsuit like I'm doing now. You can just go off on your own. You don't even have to do any of the challenges. I mean, there's loads of challenges you can do. There's like these mountain challenges as well, or the mountain kind of talks to you. I know it sounds a bit weird, but it was a lot of fun. I really, really enjoyed it. The game comes out on Friday. I possibly may get it because I liked it. I thought it was a good game. There's loads of different elements. I'm sure the main game is actually going to be even bigger than what this is. It was just a lot of fun. Like I said, you can just like, when there's other people around, because it's an online like multiplayer game, there's loads of other people, like actual people playing as well, and you can kind of just join up with them and play and just set challenges for each other and do crazy shit, and it was a lot of fun. So if you haven't played it, maybe give it a go if it's your kind of thing. I'm not into snowboarding and stuff. Never played snowboarding games really, or anything like that, or skiing games really, apart from when I used to play back in the day, like years ago, like the Olympic games, those kind of things. So I'm not like a massive one into that. Anyway, so that kind of covers that. The other things I want to talk about was YouTube, and this is something that I don't understand. Now, there's loads of people that I watch on YouTube, and I have this quite nice little community going on at the moment. That's what it feels like to me. There's a few people that watch my videos and I watch theirs, and if it's a video that I like, I always like it. Like I said before, if it's a video I don't like, then I either just won't watch it, but I very rarely leave a dislike. I always wondered, why do people never leave a like on a video? It's like, you're watching it, it takes no effort at all. If you've watched it all the way through, then why not leave a like? Do you know what I mean? You could have 30 views and you've got 2 likes. Like, why do people not like it? I just don't understand it. You've got everyone making comments, and they take time to make a comment, but they won't push the one button just to like it. I never understood that. I don't get it. Like I said, if you don't like the video, I understand, but it just didn't make a lot of sense to me. I don't know. That's my little take on YouTube. And last thing I want to talk about was, I don't go out very much. I'm 43. I don't go out and do a lot of stuff other than go out with my girlfriend, but I don't really go out like clubbing or anything like that. I'm past all that kind of stuff now. So on Sunday just gone, my girlfriend had arranged to go out with some of her friends, because one of her friends just come back from South Africa. Her dad's got cancer, so she went over there, and probably the last time she's going to see him. So she's come back and she's a little bit upset. She's back with her boyfriend as well. So my girlfriend said to her, we'll go out. And I said, well, instead of going out, why don't you just come here and you can just have a few drinks? But they decided to go out. So I got home, or I finished work. I had a couple of beers at work, took my nephew home because he works with me, took him home, and then I was at home, had a couple more beers. I was playing a bit of Call of Duty. I was doing a bit of live streaming. I was having a lot of fun with it. Some people were in there. I was having a chat. And then my girlfriend said, oh, I'm 5 minutes away, make sure you're dressed, because I'd come home and I had a shower and I was just sitting in my dressing gown, so I quickly stopped the live stream, got dressed, and then literally a few minutes later my girlfriend turned up with one of her friends. And they were here and having a chat, and I was chatting with them, and they had a glass of wine, and then they were getting picked up by one of the guys that was going out with them. So he picked them up, and I was talking to him out the window, and he's like, "You're not going to come out?" I was like, "No, mate. You guys go out. You go out. You go and have a good time." So they went out, so I'm sitting there like, sweet. I had another beer, put my live stream back on. I was chatting to a friend of mine, an old friend who I used to work with years ago, who suddenly saw the stream and was in there. So we were having a chat while I was live streaming. I was having some really good games. I was really enjoying it. I was having a lot of fun. And then I get a phone call from my girlfriend saying they went to this place called Lashins, and they were playing pool there. And she was like, "Yeah, I potted 3 balls in one go." And I was like, "Oh, that's really good. I'm happy for you." Just over text message. And then the next thing I know, she was like, "Red's told me that you start work at 12. I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Well, why don't you come out?" I was like, "Really? You want me to come out?" I didn't realise that at the time I actually went out, I got picked up by Redmond. He came and picked me up, and it was 20 past 12. 20 past 12. I went out. I'd already had a few beers, so I was already a little bit tipsy, and I decided to go out. And do you know what? It was a really good night. A really good night. It's one of those nights that, because it wasn't planned, it just happened, and you just end up having this fantastic night. So we went out, and I got there, and one of the guys got me a beer, and then they were playing pool, and they said that about this guy that suddenly befriended them. He's a bit of a strange guy, he befriended him. So he starts talking to me, and then he comes over to me and says, "Oh, while we're playing pool," he's like, "Oh, your girlfriend's really hot." And I went, "Mate, I'm really not sure you should be telling me that. I'm not sure you should be saying that to me." So he kind of got my back up a little bit. Not that I'm an aggressive person, because I'm not. Anyway, so I'm chatting later on, and this guy comes over and just puts his arm on my shoulder, like leaning on me. I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing? Get off my fucking shoulder." I didn't say it to him, and he kind of moved. Anyway, as it turned out, there were some other friends down there that I knew, that I used to work with. So we were all sitting down in a group, and everyone went off, and I was sat with Isaac, and it was just me and him, and we were just having a chat, and then this guy came over, and I just went, "Oh no." I said it quite loud because I had a few beers by then, and the guy came over to me and goes, "You don't really like me, do you?" And I was like, "I don't dislike you." And then he started calling me a cunt. And I'm sorry to use that language, but he did. He started calling me a cunt, and I was like, "Please, mate, don't call me that. Don't call me a cunt. That's not a nice word to be using." And anyway, he kept going and kept pushing it, and I was getting more and more pissed off. Eventually, Isaac got him and told him to, like, basically piss off and just leave us alone. And then later on, the guy comes back over again, and he's sitting there, and he starts saying the same stuff again, and then he calls me a CUNT again. I was like, "Mate, please, do not call me that. Do not call me that. I'm not aggressive, but please do not call me that." Anyway, he starts going off, and then he flicks a fag at me. Flicks a fag at my face. I didn't even know, because I was like looking the other way. I was like brushing me down, brushing all the ash off me. And I was like, "Oh god, that guy's a complete penis." He was a bit drunk as well, and there was some really weirdos in this place, because this place is open from like 11 in the morning till 6 in the evening. So a little while goes past. I'm looking at the time. I said to everyone, I was like, "My god, it's like 3:30 in the morning. I need to go home. I'm too old for this shit." Anyway, someone decided to get some more drinks. They got shots, and it got a little bit out of control, and there was lots of drink flying. Anyway, this guy comes back over again. So he comes over again, he starts giving me loads of jip, starts calling me a CUNT again, and that was it. I just lost it. I literally just lost it. Like I said, I am not an aggressive person, I just lost it. I got up, pushed table and chairs that way, and my girlfriend came around, she was pushing me back, stopping me from going. She goes, "It's not worth it." As it happened in the end, Isaac went and got one of the bouncers, and they ended up kicking the guy out. But oh my god, what complete and utter tools you get when you go out. I mean, this place I haven't been to for a long time. Like I said, it's called Lashins. This bar that's open till really, really late. Played loud music. As it happens, it was a real load of fun. Apart from this guy, I had a ton of fun. It was really good to go out. Apart from the following day, I didn't start working until 12, and I woke up in the morning. And we didn't get in until 6:30 in the morning, and I woke up the next day and I was like, I feel like crap. I was supposed to be at work at 12. I texted my sous chef and I was like, "Mate, look, I'm not going to be there at 12. I'm going to come in a little bit later," because I was like, I cannot drive. I still felt like I was drunk. So I ended up going in a couple of hours later, which everyone knew because people had been putting stuff on Snapchat, so everyone saw it. But it was a really good night. And it just goes to show that it doesn't matter how old you are, you can still have fun and go out and have a laugh and a joke. And that is about it. That's about all I got. As you see me do my wingsuit thing, this is one of the mountain challenges where you had to fly through this hole and then land, and there was 5 of these challenges, and I managed to do it, and I was so happy. Anyway, let me know what you think about the video. If you're new, then please subscribe. Please leave a like. Hit that like button. It only takes 1 fucking second to do it. Just push the button. Anyway, that's all I got. Hope you enjoyed. Take it easy, and I'll catch you on the next one.
See yourself right now. You're like a rocket traveling through space.